quick question for you. How aggressive are black bear mamas when there's cubs involved? And then time for huddle house. Hopefully this bear doesn't come after a wild call. What's up, guys? Well, it is officially December 18th and I am back getting into the woods. I am gonna dump down into this swamp bottom behind me and I'm gonna see what I can get into. Now, I was in this area before, wasn't a whole lot of deer sign, a lot of hog sign, and we found some old rubs and stuff, but I haven't been in here in about a month. And my hope is that when I get back in here, I'm gonna find fresher sign. I'm gonna walk and scout real slow, brought my binos, brought my rifle. We're gonna see if we can't get on something. I'm gonna check a trail camera that's down in here, check a live oak that was kind of trickling some acorns, see if they're still hitting that, and if I find good sign, I'm gonna set up, and if not, I'm gonna come on back and we'll hit another spot. So got plenty of options, got a early start today. It's only 1 o'clock, 1:15, so here we go. I'm excited. Well, I just found a nice little game trail right there. Didn't see that in the summer scouting or early season scouting. In this thick stuff back here. Probably only about 600-700 yards from my trail camera, but this game trail right here. It's funny how you see things when the leaves fall that you didn't during the regular season. So no rut activity yet, which it's still about probably about 3 weeks early for that. But with Florida's rut being as unpredictable as it is, wouldn't be surprised if we started to see some scrapes. Well, I got all the way back here. I don't know if you can hear me, it's kind of breezy. Got back here to this little watering hole where I've got a camera hanging. Not much on it, a couple does, a hog, bobcat, a lot of mink playing in this little spring here. I think maybe I'm gonna pull this camera because I only had 42 photos after a month of sitting here, and only a couple of them were deer, a couple does. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull this card, and I think we're gonna move. I marked it on the way back here. It's a mile walk back, but I think I'm gonna huff it back to the main road and go check out another spot. I'm just not feeling this spot. Well, got to my second spot. My second spot's already taken, so here I am at my third spot, and my third spot's a back up to the backup spot. I actually have never been in here before, and I just found the creek, a spring-fed creek. And I think a pretty natural crossing right here where they go up this ridge back behind me, they come down this ridge over here. And I'm trying to find a good spot to put a tree, to mark for a tree stand. It's really thick back in here. You'd want shots down here on this little crossing right here. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna pick a tree from, but this spot has definitely got my interest. Alright guys, so I think that is the end for today. I've been checking out some new pieces. It's now 4:21 and I'm gonna start feeling guilty if I just drove up on a parked truck, which means that dude's back here hunting and I'm not gonna bust him up. But did check out some new public, found some new spots, found this chunk which seems to only have one set of tire tracks coming in since the rain, which is about 36 hours ago. So that's incredibly rare. I'm actually really optimistic about that. So I'm gonna be back at it tomorrow morning. Haven't quite decided where I'm gonna go. I gotta check the wind, see what that's gonna be doing. But could be sitting on that creek crossing, who knows? That spot just, man, it looks good. Every time I see it on the map, I'm like, God, that just makes so much sense. So, but you never know it was there unless you put the boots on the ground. So shame on me for not finding that already, but I'm glad I did. So tomorrow's a new day. Well, good morning everybody. It is the morning of the 20th and it's about 50 degrees outside. Breezy, as you can tell. I mean, fairly breezy. This morning as I walked in here, I busted a couple hogs out of this bottom and I'm pretty sure I had some deer just before shooting light make their way up this ridge back behind me. And what I'm doing is there's this finger that very gradually slopes down into this swamp, and everywhere else is a little more aggressive. And I think this is a terrain feature that I've seen deer using to get up to this pine flat up the way. This happens to also be the exact same spot where I had that heartbreaking encounter with that buck last year. He skirted this little oak flat behind me, oak bottom behind me, out of range because I was 50 yards too far up. I haven't made that mistake this morning. I'm right down here on this trail. And I'm really getting excited. The peak right here is about January 15th. It's December 20th, so at any point in time something cool could happen. So I'm excited. I'm gonna hush. I'm gonna hunt because I got some hogs squealing back behind me right now. I don't think you guys can hear it. So I will kill a hog or a deer today without question. Wish me luck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for this morning. There's some bad weather blowing in. I don't want to get my camera wet. I don't have anything to keep it from getting wet, so I'm going to get down. I actually think I hear squirrels eating on acorns back behind me. And if that's the case, man, that's going to be a freaking gold mine. So I'm going to push back in here real quick, take a gander, walk this little bottom up, batting out, and that's probably it for this weekend because tonight it rains. Tomorrow it's raining all day. I just realized I've been talking about this being the 20th all day. It's the 21st of December. So I think this is it until I get back from my Christmas vacation because I'm not going to be able to hunt when I got family in town. So it's fun being out here, man. 4 deer blow, one of them spook without blowing. Had some hogs back behind me earlier. I love hunting Florida when it's 50 degrees and stuff's moving. It's fun.